Hello everyone, it is so lovely to be back, and I haven't done a video for a really long time, or feels that way anyway. I have been going through a lot of introspection, a lot of change in my own life, and the lead up to 2022 has been really interesting. It feels like I'm very much being repositioned into something different or transformed. There's a lot of change in the air, and that's what's prompted me to come on today and do this video and really tune into the feels of 2022. I believe this year is going to be, the word that's coming through is radical, full of change, and for us to be able to get comfortable with what's going on and get comfortable with transitioning and changing into new ways of being. Essentially, there's a lot of light coming down right now onto the planet, which is really, really beautiful. And what it's doing is bringing a lot of our own stuff up to the surface. So we're seeing this on a collective level as well, but we're also seeing it on an individual level. So anything that is still unresolved within you, is still causing you grievance, or is not for your greatest, highest growth, is now coming to the surface. So you can have another look at it and release it, and first of all acknowledge what it is and why it's there, and to then be able to release it, because anything that is not serving us at this point, we can't take with us. We are all set on the trajectory, we're all set on the path to really begin aligning with our highest timelines. And what that involves as well is getting out of your comfort zone. So doing things that are encouraging you to grow, rather than wanting to contract and stay small. So what this could mean for a lot of us this year is, as I said, a lot of change. This can look in a variety of formats. It could be that you end up moving or living somewhere that is quite different to where you are now. It could mean in terms of work, relationships. I personally feel that it might be potentially a lot of change across the board, the whole lot. So it's going to be a really exciting year, but it's going to also be a very revealing year. I feel a lot of surprises, and it's going to be really important for us to be able to hold our center through all of this, no matter what is happening outside of us, to be able to still come back to a place of peace within us, and to know that it's really just playing itself out. There is a greater plan out there, not only for us collectively, but also on an individual level. So to really hold that in the back of your mind and know that everything is a process. You know, as humans, we've been conditioned to just want to go from A to B as quickly as possible, but there's so much that we miss out on if we do that, and that is actually the purpose of going from A to B. It's the journey that you take to get there, and this shedding and releasing of all that doesn't serve you anymore. So it's going to be a very exciting year, and if things are coming up for you, as they are for me, just be kind to yourself. Understand it's another layer, and it's coming up for you, so that essentially we can break out of this fear programming and this conditioning that has been continually placed on top of us since our conception, since we got here on this planet. So it's almost like what I'm seeing, the image of, we're really like starting to break through this fear-based, indoctrinated way of living and being. And which is incredibly exciting. And with growth also, we get to go through the uncomfortableness of that, and to really be able to accept that and understand that sometimes it is painful, sometimes it is messy, and to just hold tight and know that everything that is happening right now is for our greatest, highest growth. There's so much assistance, there's so much light coming down. The universe has your back, and we get to all go together and move into new ways of being, new ways of thinking, and really stepping more into who you came to be here in this lifetime, what you came to do. And that requires sometimes just taking those baby steps more towards what you do want rather than what you don't. And when we do that, we're able to leave behind more of essentially our old selves, what is no longer aligned for us, and really begin to open up even more to what is available to us, to welcome in more of the new, more of the light. And really, the more we can stay in our center, the more we are anchoring in that light to the planet. And that's what this time is all about as well. The more you can come back to that place of peace within yourself, the more assistance you're giving to the planet at this time, and to humanity as well. And of course to yourself. So really bear that in mind. Great ways to do that is breath work, grounding, meditation. I really recommend that, to be able to just break out of your head essentially and what is going on around us. Really what we're doing is breaking out of the Maya, the illusion, and that's what we're being continually pummeled with at the moment. The illusion, it's not the actual truth of what is going on this planet and what is taking place. So all of that will start to be dissolved and shed throughout this year. So being centered, yes, meditation, breath work, grounding, being out in nature, basically doing things that feel good, that make you happy, that bring you joy. And the other point I want to make this year as well is for us to start listening more to the call of our soul, and listen to our heart, get back into our heart center and feel our way through, because that the heart is the navigation tool for 2020 and beyond. So sometimes that can involve doing things that are not necessarily things you've done before. They're breaking out of old patterns, behaviors, beliefs, conditioning, programs. So, and just knowing that's okay, it's okay. And that's what brings you your greatest happiness and joy. And that's the greatest gift we can give to the planet right now, is for you to step more into that authentic version of you and who you came here to be, and what you came here to do and give to the planet. Because really it's about opening up our hearts first and foremost to ourselves, and then the flow-on effect across the planet is just it's going to be breathtaking, is the word this year. So we're all in it together. There will be a lot of change this year, and for us to get used to that and these transitions that we're going to go through. So it's all going to be okay. And I love you all so much. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.